Morning, Wildcats. It's Miss Graves. I'm here with a quick explanation of what you're going to be doing in Success today and how you're going to take that to your language arts class. We've made a lot of progress on our writing this year, just a ton, but there's something that we can still do to improve our writing quite a bit, and it's called working on sentence fluency. One of the ways you can work on sentence fluency is to make sure that you've got short, medium, and long sentences all intermixed. That doesn't take a ton of skill. It just takes a reminder to yourself to go back and check. But there's something that we're going to be practicing today, and there are a few techniques. There's 4 techniques that we're going to be using to create better sentence fluency. Sentence fluency makes our writing sound more adult-like and sophisticated instead of sounding like and then, and it's a great way to improve your score. Let me flip the camera around if I can and show you the paper that you're going to be working with and kind of talk through what you're going to be doing. Okay, you have this reference paper on the back side of your academic success sheet. On your academic success sheet, you have 5 sentences that are written already for you, and then you're going to be practicing a different technique for each sentence to practice how you can change sentences. I don't know that I have included every single kind of change. Sentence combining we're used to from elementary school, comma and, comma but, comma or using the because to combine short sentences. But most of us here in middle school have been using this for quite a bit. So let's start with sentence flipping. This is a new one, and I know it shows up several times on your academic success sheet. With sentence flipping, you're not allowed to add, delete, or change any words. You're using the exact same words from the original sentence. You're just rearranging the order of the words. So here is their example. It starts off with, I went to the mall on Saturday. Okay, lovely, but we need to switch that around. And we didn't add any words, we didn't delete any words, and we did not change any words. So that the author wrote, on Saturday, I went to the mall. This is their revised flipped sentence. You can take things from the ending and put them in the beginning. You can kind of take things from the middle and rearrange those. So as long as you use the exact same words and don't change anything, add anything, or delete anything, you are practicing sentence flipping. Appositives are a favorite of mine. Appositives are when you can add 2 shorter sentences together. You can get rid of some words, or you can just add a short little explanation. Let's take a look at this. The original sentence reads, my dog Scruffy is a black and tan shepherd. He likes to chase rabbits. They combined this, and you use commas with an appositive, and they wrote, my dog Scruffy, okay, that came from the original sentence. Then they put a comma, a black and tan shepherd, and then put another comma, likes to chase rabbits. This is definitely much more sophisticated than the 2 short sentences up here. And the rule for appositives are use a comma before and after if it's in the middle. And if you take the appositive out, what you have left is my dog Scruffy likes to chase rabbits. When you take that appositive out, you have a full sentence. Another thing to remember is that whatever is inside these commas, it describes a little bit more about a noun outside of those commas. Sorry about my camera. So a black and tan shepherd gives me more detail about who Scruffy is. The last technique that I should probably explain is sentence padding. If you write lots of short sentences, sentence padding is going to be helpful for you. And that's when you add a phrase to the sentence that tells me when, where, why, or how something is being done. I actually don't really like this example very well. Here are 2 short sentences. I went to the store, I bought a cake. We don't know when, we don't know why. So when they revised it, before my mother awoke, I sneaked to the store. So that's when they went to the store. And now here's another sentence. To surprise her for her birthday, comma, I bought a cake. And this underlined sentence here is telling me why I went to the store, why I bought a cake. So on your paper, it tells you exactly which technique you need to try because not every technique works for every sentence. So it's time to flip it over and go ahead and try and revise each of those sentences yourself using the technique that's written in bold in parentheses.